Thank you for clicking, and this is just a quick stash tour of what I got in stock this year for bonfire night. Now this is not the final stash because I'm going to be adding to it as I get closer to bonfire night, so look out for some stash updates. However, we're going to start with diamond fireworks, the 3-inch ball shell pulsar rockets. Now the net explosive content on these is 176 grams, and of course they're a category F3. Now things I like about this, you get a nice palm effect which seems to last forever, and you also get a strobe effect, which is my favorite. The stars in this that create the strobe effect are very good quality indeed, because they seem to last forever. So I really like those rockets. Next up, Sundown by Black Cat. And I haven't had these for years, actually. It's been a good few years. I can't remember exactly what they're like. However, they are decent quality rockets. 135 grams net explosive content. You get 3 effects: Barcode, Willow, and Palm. Now, I can't remember which one was my favourite, and it'd be interesting to fire these off again and see what they look like. Of course, all this stuff is going to be featured on my channel. Next up, one of my favourite rockets of the year by Funk, just because of the pure diversity of the brakes. And the brakes are so diverse and different to all the brakes on all the other rockets. Let me know, have you got these in the Super Bomb and Rocket by Funk this year? If you have, hit that like button and subscribe, because seriously, you know what you're doing, because these things are one of the most exciting rockets I've seen in a long while indeed. And look at the engines on these. I mean, that has to be the equivalent to an E45 rocket engine. So they're gonna fly high, and they're about 100 grams net explosive content. So, of course, I've done a review on the Epic Fireworks rocket pack. Shout out to Epic Fireworks in general. Hit that link down below if you want to grab some fireworks for this New Year's celebration or last minute bonfire fireworks. Warhawks, a classic here in the UK, been out since the mid-90s. This pack looks like it's been molested, but it hasn't. It's just been here for a while. 60 grams net explosive content. Still one of my favourite rockets around this sort of weight. Just because of the value. Where I live, you can get these for less than 15 quid for 5. As far as I know, that's one of the cheapest places in the UK. So, just going on price alone, these things are a bargain. But the interesting thing about these is they're 60 grams, but you can get the Warhawk 2 and they're 56 grams, which doesn't really make any sense because you'd think they'd be heavier being double burst. Anyway, moving on to these little tiny ball shell rockets. Still haven't fired them off. 35 grams NEC, but it's not all about the NEC. As you would have saw over on my Epic Fireworks rocket pack review, the 14 grammers were very nice indeed, and better than some 20 grammers. So it's not all about the NEC. I know ultimately it is, but you know, you can get small rockets and they can still outperform a bigger rocket. That's what I'm trying to say. Megaton bomb review coming up very, very soon. Megatons 2 actually, because if you go back on my channel, you'll probably see Megatons 1. But I'm going to be re-uploading that video just because I think these are one of my favourite shot tubes here in the UK of all time. You know, in my top 5 anyway. There's a few other nice shot tubes, but it's definitely my top 5. It's a classic. It breaks hard, and the brakes are extremely wide. So if you're ever in the UK and you know you want to grab you some good shot tubes, which is what I call them here in the UK, shot tubes. That's the English term, old English term. Some people call them Roman candles, but to me a shot tube is a tube that shoots a projectile out, and it's more of an old English kind of saying. So I've got them as well. Also, Magic Stars by Standard Fireworks. These things, you know, they're quite big and weighty. I've never had these, and they were sent to me by Epic Fireworks. Again, shout out to Epic Fireworks. Net explosive content, 45 grams, category F2, 5-shot Roman candle. So, we'll have a look at them, and I'll be featuring these on my show. Also, Gold Rush Mines by Standard Fireworks. These things are category F3, you know, 60 grams a piece. And these are interesting. You know, they look like big crackle fountains. These I think are going to be nice. So again, look out for these on my channel. Now on to the drink selection. Guys, only joking. Is anyone drinking Amigos this year for bonfire night? Let me know. But now we're going to hit the cakes. And we're going to have a little look at the cakes. Obviously, I haven't documented everything here. I have got some more rockets somewhere. And I'm going to be adding to the stash. And when I have time, I'll upload a few videos on them. So now, the cakes. Hot Shots. Epic Fireworks. Really intrigued to try this one. 16-shot cake. These look like inch shot tubes. Net explosive content, as you can see right there, 289.6 grams. Category F2. So this thing looks like it's going to bang hard. Alright, Power and Attraction. This particular one looks like it's going to have some variation of colour. And the net explosive content on this one is 218.5 grams. Again, I'm going to be showing these on my channel. So as I've said, look out for these. Heavy Duty Paramount Fireworks. These make some decent stuff. Again, Epic Fireworks. You can get this at 64 shot unit. Now, someone told me this was a good one, and I kind of believe it because this thing's got some weight to it. Let's see what the NEC is here. 508.4 grams. Not as heavy as I thought, but I guess it's got a lot of clay weight in, you know, to keep this thing steady. However, I will be securing this with a few breeze blocks just in case if this thing breaks loose. We wouldn't want any fireworks to go over next door and set the snowflakes house on fire, would we now? Turtle Burger. You can get this from Epic Fireworks. It's a 25-shot cake. It's good value, actually. The net explosive content on this particular one, I'm just trying to find it here. I can't find it, guys. Look at that. It's the first one I've seen, actually. You can scan this for a YouTube video. That's a very good idea. Scan the barcode and you can see it in action. You don't see that very much on fireworks, so they're ahead of the time. But I can't see the net explosive content on this one, guys. Category F2. A lot of it looks to be in Latvia and Germany. So I'm struggling to find the net explosive content on that one. So we'll have to leave that one. But that's the Turtle Burger. And somebody sort of said, what's that stuff behind there in the background? Well, it's gold plating equipment, basically, because I do electroplating. Been doing it for years. So basically gold plating stuff. Okay, on to the other cakes. So we have the 105 shot Tracker Bullet fan cake. You know, let's have a look at the net explosive content on this thing. Category F2 again, 241.5, and I'm pretty sure that they're all going to be a similar kind of weight, to be honest with you, all these three. Because they look pretty similar, in my opinion. Let me just check the weight of this one. Oh, that's 205, so that's a lot lighter. But again, that's a fan cake again. 105 shot. 105 shot Mighty Mouse, Epic Fireworks. Really interested to try that. Thank you very much for sponsoring my videos. Actually, I really appreciate it, and I hope we can do it again. All these fireworks will be featured. Yes, that's a humongous box of Thunder Snaps. I've got a few big boxes for a few experiments, and the things of them have gone up, the prices. You can't get them anymore, really. So, yeah, I thought I'd invest. So, yeah, guys, there's the stash. I have got quite a few fireworks that I haven't talked about because I can't physically get them out because there's no space in here, and this place is going to blow up one of the days. But this is worth a mention. The Cobra Tail. This thing, to me, it looks like you hang it upside down vertically, light the fuse, and it's basically a bunch of firecrackers, coloured firecrackers going up. Really interesting. Never had one before. Let me know if you got this. I know one subscriber had got this because he was intrigued. Same here. That's going to be interesting, and I'll be putting that on the channel as well. So on the rocket front, I haven't got enough because everybody knows I'm the rocket man. So I'm going to have to add to this stash if I can. I'm going away for a few days, but there will be some more videos being uploaded in the meantime that I've already got ready to go. But I'm actually going away on work, basically. So, you know, if I see any places where I can get a few little bits and bobs I haven't tried before, I will pick them up. So stay tuned to the channel. Guys, there's more to come. As I've said, thanks to all the subscribers. I appreciate you all, and take care.